we're together in the same room.
That's
my
great.
God.
Back again.
I love it. Oh, man, it's good to see you guys' faces.
It is so good.
It's our first podcast back together in what, a year and a half? Something like that?
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And that it's first podcast that we've ever been back all together where Thick didn't have a tumor.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
there's that.
the last, whatever. So there's that.
It's got a nice scar now.
Yeah.
Still
Fat,
has a
juicy scar.
as a
Fat
recording
juicy
this.
scar. Yeah.
Staples are still in it. When do they come out?
They come out in a few days.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah.
okay.
I'll probably get some footage of that.
You should,
Yes,
as you
please do.
should.
Yeah.
Oh, so you said that you were going to be able to give me
Footage.
Footage of the
footage
brain
of the
surgery.
surgery.
of the brain surgery
Yeah.
too.
How do we want to do that? Do we want to just put it on the podcast, or do we want to have just here's 2 hours of Thick's brain
Maybe
being worked out?
No, well, no. You could do your own 2-hour version somewhere, but I think that I don't know. I mean,
I think a
would wanna
highlights
put-
video later.
Highlights. Yeah.
We react to it.
We get someone to shoutcast.
Yeah.
I would love to react to it.
You've watched it, I assume?
No, I don't have it yet.
You don't have it
on
yet?
Yeah, I get a flash drive on the 6th.
What an interesting thing to see.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun. Like I would like to watch it with if you guys and do a reaction video.
You go through it. You go down to the highlights,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then we'll react to it.
Well, my sister said she saw the anesthesiologist today.
It's a tough
Great
word.
with that.
Yeah.
It's a tough word.
Anesthesiologist.
Anesthesiologist.
If I talk like walking, anesthesiologist.
No, your brain doesn't have
It's
to swell
great.
to mess up
No,
that
that's
word.
that one's a tough one. And he said that it was one of the coolest surgeries he's ever been a part of, with all the technical shit.
Oh,
that
as
they
far
had.
as
Really?
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm interested to see what they were using, and
Yeah, why? I'm curious
Well, they were
because
wearing capes.
capes and masks.
and two people
Luchador
were
masks.
blindfolded for no reason whatsoever.
Gyroscopes, night vision goggles.
There were dancers in the room.
Fucking insane. Okay.
LSD.
Well, I think that I think us reacting to seeing the surgery or seeing parts of the surgery, I think would be phenomenal.
Could we write that off then?
The
Can
whole-
I get
you write off
reimbursed?
As a
You need to
business,
talk to
write
your
the
accountant.
surgery off
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
business
figure that
expense.
out?
It's on our channel.
It's no, there's some way that we can do something. I'm sure, probably not.
It doesn't
no.
matter. No,
No.
it's fine. It's
But
fine.
you could use it because you've produced a video for the. You can figure
Yep.
something like that out,
Now we need a boat.
right?
Obviously.
Yeah, that's.
Would any
that's
of you
next.
guys do you think would be a little skeeved out by
No,
seeing?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think I'd be okay. I mean,
certain
you know,
things kind of bug me, but I'm usually pretty good. But stuff.
with the video, like we probably won't be able to monetize that video. There's going to have to be a content warning, obviously,
I
because
think
we're going to be seeing
yeah.
going into
There's a
somebody's
drop
fucking
down for that.
brain. Yeah,
Like when you go into language, sexual stuff, what is it?
yeah, we can
Blood.
rate.
Gore.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
rate
Like
it.
there's a drop down for that.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure.
but the one that says like surgery.
Yeah, like medical.
Okay.
Gore or something.
Okay,
I don't know what they call it gore when it's medical, but
Yeah.
Right, yeah, because it's really pretty good. Like, what's gory is a little bit when you're watching people on Alone. I know we just talked about this a little bit. Like, I just watched the latest season, watching some of these people, like what they're doing with these animals and how they're ripping, how
Oh,
they're
yeah,
cleaning
yeah.
them apart out in the
Survival
like that
can be
get me
gory.
Yeah.
a little bit, like, oh yeah, like seeing somebody,
Kill a
sucking
rabbit
the
and-
blood
yeah.
right out of an animal, or like eating the heart raw, cutting it like right in front of you, and then eating it.
well, now we got to do that for this video, just with you describing it.
Yeah. That was a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
That was a
There we
lot
go.
right there.
Did you like it? Did
Really-
you guys? Did that
I'm all right
bother
with it.
you?
It doesn't bother
Doesn't
me.
bother
I'm
me.
fine with
It
it.
Sure, you bother
bothers me a little
somebody.
bit.
Oh.
Okay.
It makes me go for a second. I watch it,
Right.
but I don't go like, oh, that's
Yeah, no,
that's fine. I'm eating a sandwich.
No,
You know,
it-
the
it
only
bothers
time
me
it bothers
a
me
little
if
to watch
it's
it.
when it's like an eyeball. Like
Yeah,
seeing
there's
something
different
sharp going
parts
to
of
an
the
eyeball
body.
or something. That's
I
when I'm like,
getcha.
yeah, that's when I cringe a little bit.
It's like when you start picturing it on yourself, and I think that on your head thick, like there's a disconnect enough. But when it's in like, I don't know, an eyeball
Yeah, right.
or
Testicle.
your penis.
yeah,
Right.
so, yeah, any sensitive region.
Yeah, that's it. Because I'd rather watch his brain surgery rather than just a vasectomy.
Right.
You know what? I don't want to see anyone cut open in anything, even if
Right.
it's just a little incision. I don't want to see those little tubes.
Yeah.
It's gonna gross me out.
So we're not going to do the reaction to the vasectomy.
No,
You didn't get that
I didn't
video?
get it. I didn't get it. I
No
would have
video.
done the reaction. You guys could have reacted to it.
That'd have been
But what we should do is we
not
should talk
necessary.
about what we're really going to talk about, and then we'll probably talk about more of that stuff later.
Sure.
But Genesis 2 or
The other
Lost
one.
Island.
Lost
Island.
Island.
What do you guys think out there? I mean, do your research, of course. You know what we're talking about. But yeah, the new map,
You'll be
Lost
tested.
Island or Genesis
Leave a
2, which
comment
is
down below.
kind of like a new game altogether.
We were just talking to Jack. Jack took
Our
over-
editor.
Yep, took over for Anthony this last month or two.
Yeah, Anthony's been doing Rust. Jack
Yep.
is now the editor for Ark.
Yep, and Jack was favoring Genesis 2.
Yeah.
I personally am as well.
I agree
just
with
because I want to try it just to see what's different about it.
Yeah.
But we also do want to know your feedback. Like, so let us
I'm
know
on
what
the
you think.
fence. Yeah, we'd like to know what you think, so we
Yeah.
can ignore it.
But we do like our editors to, have a say
That's
in
the
it.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jack seemed very gung ho about Genesis, and
Yeah.
I like it when I see an editor going like, I want to do this. You know, 'cause
and that's how Anthony was with Rust,
and he's been
with the
killing it.
camera tools and.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful. Rust has been
Anthony.
a great show.
Anthony.
Are you
Hi.
are you enjoying your transition to Rust?
Been great.
There we go. He
Yeah,
loves
see?
it.
Look at him. He's just in there happy as a lark.
Man, larks are happy.
What are larks?
I don't know. It's just an idiom I've
bird,
heard
right?
growing
Huh?
up.
No, I didn't know what it was.
Lark Genesis.
Lark survival
Mm.
evolved.
Noah's lark.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I don't know.
Lollipop.
Because you're like the
We
pun.
both know it's garbage.
You're
you
the
know what I
pun
mean?
daddy.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Larcotic.
Pun daddy.
I'm looking to daddy for a
Kind of a
good
Pun
pun
daddy.
which is, I think that's a compliment.
That's a
great-
You're
that's
a
the
great
pun daddy
nickname.
out of
It's all right.
everyone.
Well, I wish I raised you guys better then.
daddy.
Hey, sometimes, most of the time, your kids disappoint you.
Are you
I-
proud of me, Dad?
I didn't know where to use it, and there was never a good time. But I wanted to make a turmeric, like because you like cooking thick.
Two
Like
more.
maybe you're using too much turmeric, or I don't know.
Well, you
But
did use sense of tumor the other day, and that was nice. Did enjoy sense of tumor.
How about Lark Week?
Lark Week.
Lark Week?
Lark Week? No?
Lark
Okay.
Week?
Oh,
No.
shark. Oh,
Shark Week.
Back
to larks.
All right, you going there. All right.
larks deserve some time in the spotlight, don't they?
I don't know why we moved on from larks so quick.
Dude, there's a fish, and this is so off. Well, we're talking about nature. There's a fish in the Amazon. I forget the name. Pretty big and weird looking. 80% of it breathes oxygen, and it actually feeds the babies with milk that comes out of its head.
What?
I don't like that.
What? What?
Yeah. Actually, I mean,
Sounds like a fever dream.
Oh, the thing is nuts.
did you say you knew the name of it?
Nah, I don't
Oh,
remember.
it's too
the
bad because
name.
I would like to see a picture of
You know
that
what?
with everyone.
I got to look that
together.
up because
Think just
Jesus
look up
Christ.
fish that milks
Milk.
out of its head.
Fish
There
and
should
milk
only
head.
be
Head,
one.
Amazon.
Milkfish.
Amazon fish, milk fish head.
Yeah.
Oh, my
it's
And then
God.
you can
nuts.
confirm if it, yeah.
Oh man, talk about some ancient shit. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the fish. It starts with an A. I remember that.
Arapamia?
I can't see that from here, but yeah.
Arapaima.
An arapama.
Okay, can we
Arapama.
see a nice picture of it, please?
Look at that.
There you
thing.
go.
That's a big thing.
Yeah. It's just,
It just looks like
It
a
just
fish.
looks like a fish.
It
it's a
does.
dopey looking
It
fish, but
breathes
it's
80% air.
80% oxygen. Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait a second.
Wow.
Okay, oxygen, but they're oxygenating water, aren't they? So aren't they getting oxygen out of
just
water?
took
Probably
some.
not that deep into it.
Yeah, none of us understand what you're saying.
Okay, so when he said 80% of what it breathes, it makes me think it's air, like out of the. It's breathing out of the water. It's
Like
getting
it's-
its air from
Like it's
out
just
of the
floating
water.
around on top of the water.
I don't
Like
know.
dolphins,
Alligator?
you know, dolphins. They
Yeah.
actually they breathe air,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
then they
whales.
spend most of the time down below. Same thing with whales. I thought maybe it was like that.
Okay, so 80% of the time they need to be breathing.
Maybe.
I don't know. Don't ask us.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Ask
Go back
Scott.
to
Fascinating.
puns.
Nature's
We should stick to
fascinating.
puns.
Oh, yeah.
Fun
Nature
daddy.
be crazy.
So which one we're gonna do an arc again?
Genesis?
Genesis
I
2,
guess.
baby.
Probably Genesis, but yeah, I'd like to hear everybody's feedback in the
Now,
comments.
why wouldn't we do Genesis? Because the story was something that I thought would be good to guide us through something. Because it might be interesting, so that'll bring entertainment that we don't
Yeah.
have to bring.
Well,
we're
because-
there, or it's shitty and then we shit on it, and that's also
Yeah.
fun.
Here's my 2 reasons not to. 1, Genesis 1 seemed pretty dumb,
Right?
and 2, we always do things way too late.
Yeah.
So have we already missed the window for Genesis 2? Because now this new map is more popular, or is Genesis more popular than the new
Genesis 2, didn't that come out at least in the last 6 months, or am I crazy?
map? Like a month or two ago.
Yeah, not long ago.
it's pretty fresh.
so it is pretty. That's
But when another map comes out right behind it, and if people are more excited about that, it doesn't matter how much time it was. It's just that something cooler came out.
That other map, like, it's just more the same, it looks like.
Could be.
With the exception of, I guess, that.
Yeah, I mean, I look at that other map and it looks fun, but it does in my head. It's like, okay, that's just another big
another-
map.
Yeah.
Now, I
Now-
want to play it eventually.
Yeah.
but
If-
like coming out of Crystal Isles, I was like, do I really want to jump into another big map, or do I want to do something different?
If we knew there was, like, actual good things in the drops, things behind waterfalls, like all the things we bitch about,
Yeah.
like, I'd be
Right,
like,
right.
yeah, let's get in that fucking map. But it's going to be the same.
and we all know that. I mean, we could do it until we go, okay, this didn't work.
yeah, I mean,
And
it's
then
true.
it could be only 6 episodes.
I mean, it operates a little bit differently. There's almost levels, and you earn a type of currency that you can spend. So yeah, it's a differently structured arc.
Yeah,
and
like that
I'm
little
curious to
blue
try it.
ball that follows you around.
Yeah,
I think the currency is called hexagons.
Perfect.
And then you can look at that little blue ball, click on it, and then you're in a store.
Yeah.
So you could buy fiber or berries.
Okay, so it's less survival.
Well, you could still get everything the old-fashioned way.
yeah.
I know, but it seems to be easier to survive in, maybe?
I don't think so. I think it's the same kind of survival. You're still in this world gathering wood and building
Yeah,
stuff.
and probably
Okay.
depends on how you play too. Your play style.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just have to try it out, see if we
But
like it.
you start with a tech suit,
Well, that
It's
certainly
weird.
sounds like it makes it easier.
I guess. I don't know.
I haven't been very good with mine.
Oh, I'm just saying, yeah, and I don't know how to use mine,
So
but I'm glad that you guys have them and you can use them well.
Oh yeah, I love flying in that thing.
Yeah.
It's fun. It is weird. Like I wish you could switch to a tech suit mode, because yeah, it's like to run or to fly fast, you have to hold control, and it's just I don't know. It's such a weird like button down
yeah,
to the left.
I know what you're saying.
It's like I wish you could hit a button. It's like boom, you're in jetpack mode now. You're in fly mode, and you can still use WASD.
yeah, because
to
the
kinda get
straight
around.
line shit when you're fuck
Yeah,
that.
the straight line thing sucks too. It'd be nice if you could just fly and aim your mouse to where you want to go.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go so fast where I can't control if I'm going left or right.
Yeah.
I just want to be able to go, oh, look, I'm flying fast. And if I really want to fly fast, just tap twice or 3 times or something. Whatever. I'm simpleton.
Yeah, could have been done better.
So it sounds like 2 might be more fun. I know that.
Sounds like y'all are leaning that way. I'm cool with it.
I'm
Yeah.
leaning that way for sure.
I'm leaning.
I'm on the fence. I don't care. Either way, I'm fine.
Well, if there is it'd be interesting to see if there was an overwhelming. It's probably going to be a lot of people leaning towards that as well. I would think in the chat.
Yeah, maybe so.
I'd be surprised.
Well,
but
it's
you never
different than
know.
anything we've played, at least with Ark. So
Aberration
a
was
nice
pretty
change
different.
up. So what?
Aberration was pretty different.
Yeah, that was just a really tough map.
We didn't finish it. We still have the server. We could go back
We could
anytime.
go back to Aberration, yeah.
Riley's just excited.
I mean,
Thanks. Fucking
That map
all I-
is kind of just so drab, though. Like, that's the one thing. Like,
That's what I hate
with
about it.
Aberration. It was
There's
like,
no
okay,
blue
it's brown
sky.
no matter where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what? No, it's pretty.
Well, there's a lot of neon lights, but there's no blue sky.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of
no-
bioluminescent stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's lit up, but it's
It's just fucking
overall-
brutal, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think I have a spino left. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we were. I don't know. We were getting to the point where we could survive getting out there.
Yeah, we
Once you
were-
get a couple Ravagers and Spino or 2,
Yeah.
it'd be all right.
It'd
Rock
be
Drake.
fun to go back for a day and record it. Like a day back, we totally could.
We were always like, just one more day.
I know. So you're gonna be like, oh, because we want to see what animals are left. It just it's like memory lane.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just and you never know, because if it happened to spark something, we might go back in a month and a half if we wanted to.
I actually thought
place.
if we didn't, Genesis 2 didn't come out and this new map didn't come out, I was like, well, if there's nothing else, we could just go back to that. So-
Yeah.
Well, I'd much rather, I don't know, go. I would think that more people would want to see something different.
I think if we were to go back to anything, I'd like to go back to the island, which is that's the OG map from
Yep.
Ark, and we've never really played all the way through it. Because
Yeah.
I think at one point we tried to fight a monkey. Was that map?
No, that
might have
was
been
the
something
center.
else. Okay, that was the center. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, the island has 3 bosses at the obelisk. There are 3 different bosses, and then there's another main boss after you beat all 3 of the bosses. So that's a map we've never tackled.
Yeah.
that we could one day return to.
Unfinished business.
Yeah.
It would take us 9 years to get to 3 bosses and then fail at the last one.
Yeah, right?
We'd have to get 20 helpers that did most of the work. We would. That would be the end of Neebs Gaming. I'll tell you that.
You think? Yeah.
I think it
Just
would.
doing the island. That's it. That's the thing that did us in.
Yeah, I think that if it took that long, 9 years,
Yeah.
I think they'd kill it.
That's longer than we've been going.
I know. Trust me, it would take that long.
We'll never make it 9 years.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. Let's go for 9 months. You think?
Yeah, just all Ark.
That's it.
Every video's that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Anthony
Nope.
just looked over like, what? Did I just
Like,
hear
that's a
that?
bad idea.
That's horrible.
Oh, we got Battlefield coming out, man.
Yes.
We got to play some
Yes.
Battlefield. Pew, 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 pew. Jumping off buildings, wingsuits, tornadoes.
Yes.
Tuk-tuks.
Tuk-tuks.
We've definitely been throwing out more hints lately that Battlefield Friends
Well, you keep saying that,
should
but
come
we
back.
don't have. Yeah.
Yeah.
should.
Of course. I
Should.
just,
We've
I don't hate
always
to talk
said
about it
should.
because we don't have. You don't get
Of course
people's
we
hopes
don't.
up.
No, but you know what? Well, it's
We wanna
obvious.
do
We've
it.
already talked about
Yeah.
it. But no, but it also just seems it's the first time that there's been a game that you guys are excited about. That's
Yeah.
still worthy of
Yeah.
talking about, no matter what.
Well,
and
Just making it clear, folks.
know.
We don't have any confirmation.
Of course we don't.
We'd like to make this happen, but
yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
see. I just like to tease.
Once it's in
people
black and
annoy them.
white, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
well, Simon will keep bringing it up in between.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is true. Battlefield 4, I always keep on seeing stories about how the servers are filled up. The servers are filled
Oh, yeah.
up.
Everybody wanted their Battlefield
Hype.
fix and, yeah, went on back to Battlefield 4. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, can't blame them. That's a fun
Yeah,
game.
I'm excited too.
I saw a video last night. I was watching Jack Frags made. He was talking about the movement system in like Battlefield 4 is nothing like it was in like 5.
Oh, yeah. Well, 5 had the more vaulting.
Which
like,
is
yeah.
what this is going to have. And it's
I hope so.
So going back to 4 is like going primitive compared.
Oh, yeah, because
comparatively.
you can't jump over a fence.
Right.
You're like, oh,
So-
let me jump over this. Oh, that's right. I got to
Yeah.
run around this
Yeah,
fucking
that's one
fence.
thing to keep in mind.
But
is that
you can-
movement will be better.
Okay, so that's great.
No,
So,
locomotion
Of course.
should be better. Yeah.
so
Yeah,
five,
should be better
so
than
5 was better. So if
Well,
they're saying it should be
movement-wise.
the same as-
Movement-wise,
jumping,
5 was
jumping
really
over.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Which we're all used to now in all of these games. Like if you're denied that, it's like, what?
I
Yeah.
get surprised in Call of Duty or at Warzone. I guess the things that I can jump over.
Yeah, Warzone,
insane.
the movement's great. The
Yeah.
sliding, you always want that little
Right.
ground slide now.
Thing with the slide though, like as long as people don't abuse it,
Yeah.
Right.
because I feel like when I've played Warzone before, you just see people jump and slide and jump and
Of
slide,
course.
jump and slide. It's
Yeah.
like, oh god, it just feels so sweaty, and I don't. Yeah,
And speaking of Warzone, I made a huge mistake last night.
Oh boy.
So I'm coming off pretty quick on recovery. I'm feeling pretty good at 1st. There was slurring speech, and then that went away. And then I'm like, cool, I got my bearings. Said, hey, Aztecia, let's play some Warzone. She's like, what? And we got in there.
you sure about this thing?
Okay, yeah, got in there. I did get a kill,
Okay.
but the rest of the night was like motion blur for me. Like even when I cut it off,
Really?
it was a huge mistake.
That hit you weird, huh? Like,
Aren't you
'cause it-
still numb?
Huh?
I said, aren't you your hands still numb?
Yeah, but I'm trying to do things that kind of wake my hand up,
Okay,
wake my
right.
mind up.
All right.
But that is not what I should do.
No, not Warzone.
No.
Maybe a nice point and click adventure.
Yeah, right.
Get maybe Day of the Tentacle. Whip out some old games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or do
Yeah,
something
just
more
click
like join Winter Guard or do like baton twirling or something.
Or you know what someone told me? Make bread.
Make bread, huh?
Kneading
Oh,
bread.
squishing
Oh.
bread.
Yeah,
Make bread. But I don't want to get bread fat.
Make biscuits.
you can sell the bread.
You're
That's
already
right.
bread fat. You don't even realize it.
I'm gonna have to sell bread.
Wake up, dude.
Yes.
Look in the mirror.
Yeah,
You're
that's-
bread fat. Look at that fucking gut, man. That's bread fat.
fat.
Anyway,
Bread fat T-shirts on sale.
Yeah, that's a good
Seriously?
Yeah,
team.
in our
Gaming.
shop.
breadfat.com. I didn't have that one up yet.
Oh boy, go get it.
Someone's got to go.
Get it.
How'd
I gotta
that
go.
sneak by?
It just
I
peels
have no
out.
idea.
Hey, listen, this was a weird chain of events last Thursday. We stream on Thursday nights on Twitch. And so right as we're starting to stream,
Yeah.
like we're already on that, like, oh, crap. get everything ready. Where's the countdown? Da 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 da. Simon's like at the door. He's like, my key won't come out. He's got his key stuck in the door, and now our door like is broke.
It's been broken. This lock is a piece of dog shit.
We had it fixed like 2 weeks ago.
Guess what?
Fixed
you
is
didn't
not
yet.
the right
you
word.
Had
It was not
you had a
fixed.
piece
Repaired.
of shit repaired.
We had a lock guy come out.
Yeah, and that piece of shit should have been fucking replaced, and it's been
know.
broken for 2 years.
I'm not
Anyway.
blaming you. I'm saying.
All right.
I'm just saying it was a bad time for it to happen. So,
It made it funny. It's like,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
stream's launching, and Simon and I
He's
are
up
trying
there.
to figure out this log. We're tearing it apart with screws. And
yeah, and it's late. It's like after 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So Simon
yeah.
finds a locksmith. Locksmith's here for half the stream.
Bobby, right?
What was his name? Bobby. Yeah.
Bobby, yeah.
Sure, he
Good old
loved it.
Bobby.
This girl.
So, so then we do the stream. It's a pretty wonderful stream. And then,
Oh yeah.
And then, so now we've got a new lock with only 2 keys. And I have a key, and Abster has a key because we come into the office the most at this point. And then Simon decides to leave his phone here as his Uber picks him up, and he leaves with no phone.
Oh, boy.
And now I'm
Very
like,
God, I didn't know that.
this is great. Now I got no way to call him. I can't leave his phone here because there's no way he can get in the
Nope,
office.
I know. I'm like, go
Shit.
figure. I can't get in. You got to be kidding me.
I can't wait to hear how this got resolved. What happened?
Here's the first thing we tried. I was like, can we get into his phone and send a message to his Uber driver?
Oh,
Couldn't do it. Couldn't.
yeah, couldn't get in, right?
Couldn't get in.
Yeah.
Even if I called it, like I figured.
Good call, though.
The,
Like
the
good
password's
idea if you
titty
could.
fucker.
Okay.
Okay.
Next time we'll know.
Yeah, with 2 T's.
So I email Simon. Did you see my email?
No, but my wife did.
Okay. So your wife checked your email.
She saw because you got an email.
No, I texted her.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't see your email until
So the next
after.
morning I
She
saw you hadn't
texted
replied, so I texted your wife.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, well, I'm in New York. Like, one of y'all is always in New York or Florida.
Or
So
Florida.
not true. No,
It is true.
It is kind of true.
Yeah.
you're insane.
Anyway, she's like, maybe I can call him on Alexa. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Oh, I
Yep.
tried calling my phone from Alexa. I tried calling you from Alexa because I'm like, I'm gonna drive to Absro's house and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and because he has a key
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna go in here, but I wasn't even sure that it was here.
Yeah.
Because during the stream, I had a couple of drinks. I don't know if you knew that.
I did.
So I was a little bit confused and I'm like, did I fucking leave it? I'm like, did it fall out? I didn't know I left it here. It could have been here. Could have been in the Uber.
for all you knew. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh motherfucker. I'm like, I hope it's here.
God, I got lucky, didn't I? Because I couldn't go out and hang with you after last stream. This would have been all on me.
Well, no, I mean, I ended up hanging out a little bit more and drinking more. And
No, but
were
you would have come
gone.
with me. You would have come with me if we were hanging out.
He would
I
have
would
had
have
his
had
phone,
my
probably.
phone, though. I would have had my
You
phone.
don't know
phone.
that.
No,
We-
I wouldn't have.
We could have called you and said, hey, Simon's.
It would have been a lot easier, and then I'd have turned around like,
Yeah.
I would have gotten an
Right.
Uber. You would have said, fuck you, Brian. You're going to go get an Uber from downtown.
Yeah. Now, why did you? Because the next step was you Facebooked my wife. Because she told me where to call you.
Yes, I Facebooked her because.
But you had a phone. You had access
Yes.
to-
No, I had a phone that you would have
Was it-
came up. You don't pick up random phone numbers, do you?
No, you don't. Was it a landline?
Yeah.
Okay. That
So
makes
I'm
sense.
like, I'm not going to just call you from
All right.
this. So it made sense for me. And I'm like, and I wasn't going to message you on Facebook because you don't fucking look at
I
your
wouldn't check it
messages.
until 6 months from now.
But she did right away within a minute. She's like, sure.
She's
and I'm
on
like,
it.
ding, ding.
Yep. There we go.
Winner.
So
Winner,
there,
winner.
so there, I called him and we made the arrangements. And here's the next part. We're like, where do we meet? And I'm like, I'm kind of coming that way. I know there's a food line by the bridge, you know, where the apartments just burnt down. I figured that's
So funny. He's got to point out every fuck up.
That's it.
Every time I fuck up anything, here's another fuck up. Go ahead.
I figured big bridge, apartments that burned down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
it's a
landmark.
Big landmark.
So so I'm driving there and I pass another food line on the way to this food line. And I'm like, oh no. I already saw it coming.
He's going to that food line.
So I was like, I said bridge and apartments that burned down. But no, he showed up. It was later than I thought. And what'd you say?
Oh, as soon as I crossed the bridge, I went to go turn into the food line that wasn't there. It was actually like another mile up, and I went, wrong food line. So then I turned around.
The
It was
bridge to
okay.
Leland?
No, I was in Carolina,
Carolina
Beach.
Beach.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So
So
anyway, I fucked up. So I had made the mistake of telling him, even though you probably knew.
I did know.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Because you
knew
should
what
have got
was
there
happening.
before me.
I should have. Yes. I was also frantic without a phone, literally closing up the store so I can go and get my phone.
Right.
And I'm hungover. It's hot. I'm sweaty. I don't know shit. I'm like, yeah, sure. Okay, I'll do that. You got to come in. I got to close. Sorry, I'll be back in 20 minutes. Okay. That's like me. And then I'm running out and I'm trying to get to you quick and I'm then going to the wrong
Yep.
place.
Anyway, happy ending.
Happy ending.
Yeah. Got your phone back.
And tonight, you have plans tonight, so you're not going out.
I didn't say that.
Oh,
but
boy.
I kind of want to have plans now.
You don't want to put up with this. Jesus Christ.
I can be fun too.
No, you're always fun. It's just, let's keep that phone on you, buddy.
Yeah.
I
gonna
have
need
it.
that.
Chain.
I do. I need freaking the phones. And my phone was out. Why? Because I'm dealing the whole time with the fucking guy on the phone. Or at
Oh,
least
right.
that
Bobby.
was the excuse for some reason in my head. That's
The
why it
locksmith.
came out and it stayed out.
It's Bobby's fault.
Yeah.
When he
Still
got here, that
Bobby.
excuse is gone. You
Yeah,
know
it is
what I
very
mean?
true.
And he got
True.
here early.
Yeah.
Fucking Bobby.
Nice try, Simon. Nice try.
Why the fuck are you pointing out shit?
It's fun.
All right. Anyway, so what next? Just looking
I
at
don't know.
you and your brain.
Simon, you
tumor.
mentioned your shop down there at Carolina Beach. There's a lot of traffic.
traffic. It's hot as fuck.
It's July 4th weekend.
It's July 4th weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And there's
You
a
gonna be
lot
down there?
there's-
Oh, God.
July 4th weekend. There's
I'm
going to
not
be lots
working.
of people.
I'm not gonna be down there. I don't have to work.
All right.
Well, actually, I'm gonna be there for like 3 hours on Monday.
There you go.
But it is freaking hot as balls. But it is busy out there.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's going to be a chaotic weekend for sure.
Neebs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
gonna
Locked
take your
in.
dog away to somewhere quiet?
We didn't book anything, but I'm gonna see how it goes.
Okay.
If it starts getting bad, I'll probably put him in the car and just drive
Yeah,
down the
I worry
interstate.
about him.
That's what we were just talking about because Emily is equally scared and I live downtown. So,
Yep. Yeah, and she's young.
yep.
Harley didn't get afraid of fireworks until I don't know, like 6, 7.
It was this last 4th that I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, Bear and Indy have gone with me. You know, we've got a big fireworks show in our neighborhood, and they've always been out there, and they're fine. But I'm worried about me right now. I'm like, I love 4th of July is my favorite
no.
holiday. I'm
Yeah,
like, yes, explosions, bright lights.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like,
yeah. You should probably just relax this weekend.
Probably.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be Warzone all over again.
Right, yeah. Don't let's not look at any bright flashing lights just yet. We're gonna.
Well, I
give
do
it
you
a
really
little
need
bit.
to be careful about like?
I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor.
Well, they should have told you.
Well,
You would think if there was some issues
Yeah,
with
you
loud
think-
noises, especially like I don't know, like 4 days before 4th of July.
Yeah.
If there was issues with loud noises, if they didn't tell you and there was a problem, I'd call a lawsuit, even though I'm not into suing.
okay.
All right.
You and the family should probably just get some dough and just
Make bread.
stay in.
Making bread.
Just stay inside, make some bread, have a good weekend.
All right.
Man, croissants are good, aren't they?
There are
Croissants, oh yeah,
They're great.
oh yeah.
How come everything isn't croissant? Like that's
Because
good
it's
bread.
really fatty.
so fluffy and good.
Yeah, fatty too. Super fatty and greasy. I
So
love them. I
Regular
love
bread's
croissants.
healthy then.
No, it's healthier, I think. It's probably less calories, much less fat in regular bread
Right?
as opposed to croissants. But I do love croissants. Toasted. Yeah, with some cream cheese and egg with cream cheese.
Yeah, no, that's a great combination.
Yes, and then throw in some ham, some like grilled ham in there too. Oh, that'd be so nice. A little bit of
Hungry now.
What time is it? Is
It's
it
time to
dinner?
eat.
It is getting
Yeah.
close.
might be.
Fuck, oh man, I'm
Dinskies.
it's 5:30.
What time?
It's 5:30.
This is old people time to eat,
Yeah.
but we could do it.
Well, we'll talk for a little while longer, and then you guys can wait just a wee bit.
Some old people are getting ready to go to bed right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, my mom and dad are probably getting a little
And the
nightcap
PJs?
on, putting the PJs on.
Bright as fuck outside.
Yeah.
Sun beaming right into their home.
No, I guarantee they're either eating or on the way to eat. Like at 5 o'clock, my mom's like, "Boom, it's time for a lick of drink. I want a martini in my mouth."
After
Oh,
she's
yeah?
had wine all day.
Yeah. She drinks wine all day. And at 5 o'clock, she has a martini.
Martini
Time
time.
for a
Finally.
liquor
Then
drink.
they go out, and then she drinks more wine at supper.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they come back home, and she has another glass or two, and then she passes
That's
out.
how you do
Nice.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works
Yeah.
out.
That's pretty
Fire.
awesome.
Real quick, speaking of moms, my mom came back into town for the surgery, right?
Where was
Right.
she?
She was in Spain. She's a dual citizen. She was going to be there till August. She decides to come back, and it was a mess
Oh boy.
because after surgery,
You
the
were
doc-
told to get rest.
yeah, I was told to get
relax.
rest. So the nurses are there, the doctor's there, the doctor's talking to me. She's talking over the doctor because she used to work at the hospital,
Oh,
and this is how they used to do it. And she's driving me nuts. And I'm like, Mom, just can I listen to him, just please? And she finally shut up, kinda. But she went out in the hall, and then she's talking even louder to the nurses about how she used to work at the hospital. I'm still trying to listen to the doctor.
Yeah. That's funny. I can picture you like one of those cartoons where the dog is trying to sleep, but the mouse is causing all the problem. And your eyes closed. Then you hear like the boing, boing, or whatever.
Yeah.
Your mom's in the hallway talking to nurses, blowing up.
Yeah.
You ever get those gloves? I used to steal the gloves.
Oh, the
man.
rubber gloves?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
blow them up,
Yeah.
put
So
them
what-
over your head like Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Now, to finish your story, you were still talking, weren't you? Or no?
Yeah, no. So next day, because I had to tell, I had to get a little firm with my mom, and then me and the nurses made a plan. Like if she came back and started getting like that,
How to get rid of her?
like I would do some sort of like a I feel weary.
Right, Dick's getting
Right.
All right, let's clear everyone out. Let's clear everyone out.
But she came back and the next day she's like, oh, I know it can be tough because you go through denial, then pain, then anger. I'm like, no, that had nothing to do with it. You just wouldn't fucking shut up. And I was like, I'm totally fine with all this. It's just don't talk too much.
I just wanted to listen to the doctor.
And
That's
then
it.
the doctor comes into the office and she takes a call from Spain on speakerphone.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Dígame! Dígame!
Oh my God.
It's like some fucking second cousin that's praying for me.
So she's pretty mindful, huh? In general.
Yeah. God, Neebs, you need to get up with her and speak Spanish with
I
her,
will.
please.
The room, damn it.
I will diga her.
Diga her all day.
How often does she? So she has dual citizenship. How often does she live there now? She just going there for a few months.
She usually goes there a few months during the summer.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh, I want to be.
Summer in Spain.
I want to have dual
So nice.
citizenship
I do too, somewhere. I'm gonna
I was
work on
thinking
that.
about buying because there's places that you can buy land literally. I mean, you can get it for free, and you just got to pay taxes on it. And they're trying to like revitalize the countryside in different countries.
Don't we all have land in Ireland now?
We do.
We do, but it's only a square
Or
foot. I'm
Scotland.
talking about. That's
Is it
true.
Ireland or Scotland?
Scotland,
Scotland.
maybe.
Scotland.
Yeah.
But
We're all
right,
I
lords.
want to go visit my plot.
There's got to be a loophole there somewhere.
Can we all be buried there?
If we're cremated or buried standing up.
Put upward, yeah.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
well,
I'm
it's
fine with
one-
that.
Bunch of sleeping whales.
Yeah, just scrunch us up in there.
Yeah.
Cut
Easy.
me up in pieces, really small pieces.
I'm
dig
fine.
down deep.
Well, yeah, burn my ass, and then
Yeah,
then,
that's
you know,
true,
I
yeah.
want to be cremated anyway.
That's true. It's really the best way to go.
Sure.
Yeah, and then you don't take up space.
Yeah.
Right.
No one wants a body taking up space.
Because you know down the road, I mean, well, the oceans are going to turn to acid in the next 25 years. But if they didn't, you know, those bodies are coming up anytime soon.
Plan for
Right,
both.
really. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's this. We're running out of space.
I was in an old cemetery recently. I went to Beaufort last weekend,
Yeah.
North Carolina, and they have an old cemetery there with some of the graves dating back to like early 1800s.
That
Yeah.
was
Wow.
your
Pretty
destination?
cool.
It's
Huh?
fascinating.
That was your destination, Beaufort?
The
No, I
cemetery?
went into Beaufort. I went to Moorhead to see my mom and dad. They live in Moorhead.
Right.
And then I got out one day. I was like, oh, I'm going over to Beaufort.
There you go.
Okay.
And you just happen to run across because I like old cemeteries too in a weird way. I would walk through one if it was open.
No, I knew it was there, so I went over there.
The one we have in town is
Yeah, that
Yeah.
has some old stuff too. It's so it's sad. Like a lot of those graves at 1800 because you'll come across as like, oh, yep, these are kids.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the time.
Yeah.
'Cause it was so
Yeah.
common back then. I mean, yeah, you had
infants, a lot of
Yeah.
infants, and a lot of kids.
You
Yeah.
should go to New Orleans if you like
Oh
graveyards.
man. The little mausoleums and all the
All above
Pretty
ground.
nuts,
yeah. I was
man.
about to say they have to have everything above ground. I bet.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And I went to one once, barely remember it. That was like 80 years ago. Long ass
Yeah,
time ago.
I'd like to do that. It is kind of crazy to think like, somebody had to learn that. They had to figure that out. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Bob died. What are we gonna do with him? Let's bury him. And then the flood happens. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, every
Oh,
time
boy.
Bob keeps it keeps coming up.
It's like Poltergeist. Remember that?
Yeah, I gotta remember
Ooh.
Poltergeist.
Ooh, all those bodies. Wasn't it? Wasn't there a bunch of bodies coming
Yeah,
up?
I
I
believe
read. I don't know.
underneath.
I don't know if this is true,
Boy.
but I read that final scene in Poltergeist when the mom falls into the pool and the bodies start coming up. I read that those were actual bodies that they had gotten donated, like they were real dead people.
That
Oh.
sounds crazy.
It does sound
and
crazy.
unsafe.
Yeah, not
I,
hygienic.
it sounds
In the
like it sounds
80s
like an
though?
urban. Yeah. Hold
You
on,
never
I'm looking
know.
it up.
Look it
All
up.
right,
Yeah, the
look it up.
80s.
That sounds like
anything kind of went in
They
the
have
80s, right?
and there was some sort of with that movie in particular. I think there was several coincidences that I think people had died.
Oh, without a doubt, there was a lot of
There
death
was
tied to that.
3 or 4 deaths, unusual deaths tied
Yeah.
to actors that were in the movie.
The first couple movies, actually, I believe.
Okay,
Carol Ann had a horrible life, I hear.
Yeah.
and then she died too, didn't
I
she?
think
did, yeah.
so. Yeah.
All right, Absro.
I mean, okay, this is on Snopes, but real skeletons were used for a sequence in the horror movie Poltergeist. It's true.
Oh, shit.
Skeletons,
Well,
though,
True.
not bodies.
Hey, yeah,
All
just
right.
Probably
skeletons.
bleached
Hold
them
up.
and then dusted them up a bit.
Okay, this is from the actress. I would have to go in this huge tank of what I thought were mud with these skeletons, which, by the way, I thought were plastic, but later found out they were real skeletons. It was a
even
nightmare.
know.
Like, that's
Welcome to the 80s.
Wow.
That is fucked.
That's why they look so good.
Yeah. Now I thought you were talking about bodies at first, but like morgue bodies.
No, yeah, that
freshly
sequence.
dead?
No, that sequence is at the end. Yeah, where she falls into the pool, the mud, and all the bodies start coming up. Do you remember
Okay.
that?
No.
Oh, yeah,
No,
it's
I don't.
pretty
I blocked
horrifying.
it
Oh
out
yeah,
of the
no, that
movie.
one's ingrained in me from a kid.
me
It's like,
too.
God,
It's
like
good
My
shit.
brother is still legit deathly scared of sharks, and because of
they're
Jaws,
dangerous, yeah.
and deathly scared of clowns.
Oh my God! Speaking of
because
Jaws,
of Poltergeist.
I
Because
saw
of
the
the clown
boat.
in the scene. You remember that?
It or Poltergeist?
No, clowns in Poltergeist. In Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah,
there was
the
a
toy
clown.
clown,
There
the
was
toy
a
clown, yeah.
clown. And when he was a child, he was deathly scared of that, and then he made me scared of it too. But I'm not scared anymore.
Good
Yeah,
big
well,
boy.
you brought up Jaws. I was in Morehead City this weekend, and the boat from Jaws was there.
What-
Oh, cool.
For
Like-
an event?
No, it's just you can charter it out of
That-
Morehead City.
that's where it is?
Somebody that lives in Morehead City bought the boat
No
from Jaws.
shit, that's
and
cool.
that's where it's at right now.
Nice.
Does our buddy Sean know that?
He probably doesn't. He loves that movie.
That's his
Then,
favorite
yeah.
movie in the
yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Should tell him.
Yeah,
I
he
will.
needs to go there. I think
Okay.
it's called the Critter 2 now,
The Critter 2.
Critters 2. What a good movie.
or the Clipper, or something like that. I got a picture of the damn
Critter?
thing.
The Cooter.
Coot.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that is very cool. I told you. I already talked to you guys about the damn documentary I saw on Jaws, right? I watched a
Probably.
documentary on
A
the movie.
jocumentary?
It went. It was supposed to be shot in like 40 days. It did. It finished in like
yeah.
150.
Yeah, because it went over
All that
budget.
other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Went
They-
crazy
they had
over
so many
budget.
problems
They
with
changed
that
the
movie.
script. The
Yeah.
shark never worked. All this stuff, and what's his name was supposed to get. He was threatened to get fired like
Spielberg.
every day for forever. You know, when Richard Dreyfuss. When the movie came out and it finally got finished, and they're like, "Oh, this is a good movie." Richard Dreyfuss, before it came out, was just like, "This is not going to be a good movie." They fucked this movie up. It ended
Wow.
up being, he shit talked it
Wow.
even before it came out because everyone was like, "This is fucking crazy. Do they even have a movie? Everything's way over budget. They changed the fucking story all the time. The shark never worked. How the fuck is this ever going to work?" And then it ended up being fucking smash hit.
I know.
Beloved movie.
We'll put some John Williams music in it.
There you go.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
one never hurt.
There's the yeah. I'll showing Simon right now a picture, and I'll send it to you so you can
shit,
pop it in the
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
It's called the Cricket 2, not the Critter
Cricket.
2. Critters 2 is a
Oh,
Wonderful-
okay. It looks
wonderful
really,
horror movie.
It looks nice.
What was it called in the movie? Do you have any idea?
the Orca.
Because you would
maybe?
think you would keep that for the.
You think it
Why
would, but
wouldn't you?
there's probably legal
also-
reasons
Yeah.
why you can't.
It also looks very.
Really?
It doesn't look anything like it. Meaning, like it's
that's true.
it's been coated. It looks like the shell, but it's all white and nice and fiberglass, as opposed to the ship that they had in Jaws,
that's
which
true.
was
yeah.
Well,
no, it's been
a
updated.
beat up fucking thing.
But it was funny. We pulled in. I was on the boat with my dad, and we pulled into Morehead City, and I was like, "Huh, that looks like the boat from Jaws." He goes, "That is the boat from Jaws." What?
Oh, shit.
He was reading something about it in the paper.
You must really know what the boat looks like.
I mean, I've seen Jaws. And you know what cued me in on it? It has that. It has that walkway. You remember at the end of the movie, he kind of walks out on it, like the front of the boat.
Oh yeah.
Like that was the like most recognizable thing to me. Was that see what I'm talking about right
Oh,
there? Yeah, that kind of like that long nose.
Is it a plank?
Pretty
Plank
much.
goes
It's not
off
really
the
a
side,
plank,
right?
but yeah.
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 Usually.
It'd be a nose.
Pirate boats.
But yeah, go to Morehead City. Charter the Jaws boat.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Morehead City. I don't really care about the boat. I just want to get in the water and have drinks with your mom.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. She's got a couple of wine bottles around the house.
Yeah. Did she ever get that martini glove?
No, I hadn't got the martini glass. And she doesn't need it. She doesn't make the martinis. Dad makes the martinis.
He makes good martinis.
He does. And he knows how to keep his hands warm.
Well, what kind of martini?
Well, it's not really a martini. They just make liquor drinks and put them in martini glasses.
I got you.
And call
I
it a
was like,
martini.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they'll do like a rum punch.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't like martinis, but I always like their drinks.
Yeah, they got good
So,
drinks.
yeah, I don't even think that. Oh, of course they're not martinis.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
They're delicious and they're strong.
Oh yeah. Oh
They
yeah.
don't hold back at all.
No, yeah. Once you have one, you stand up. You're like, oh, yep, that's liquor.
And it's only 5:30.
Exactly.
Almost bedtime.
We're gonna be in bed by 8.
Your parents are great.
I know. Yeah, I love them.
Yep. They go to bed and we just stay up and drink the rest of the
They're
drinks.
doing it right. They did it right. If they're happy at this point in their life and just, living their best, like, good for them. That's kind of the goal, isn't it?
Yeah, Dad needs a winter hobby though,
Oh,
because he loves getting out on his boat. But then, like, once it gets cold and he can't get on the boat anymore, then he gets a little stir crazy.
Yeah.
Indoor
Watches a little bit
pickleball.
too much, cable news.
Oh
You're
yeah.
like, yeah, it's just a bad information diet.
Yeah.
makes you drink more.
Yeah.
Get him Beat Saber.
Probably do all right with Beat
Has
Saber.
he tried VR yet?
Yes, he has. He came. He tried it. You remember the first? We got the Oculus, like one of the first dev kit.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Oculus
we got that.
here,
Mhm.
and I brought him in here one time.
That's the
Try
last
it.
time he tried it.
Get him a
Yeah.
Quest 2 for Christmas.
Yeah,
Do they have
he
a
would-
sailing
he'd be playing,
game or something?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't you play a sailing game, Doraleous? Or a fishing game? Maybe.
I played a fishing game, yeah.
There you go.
I got a fishing game on there now. and-
Being on a boat in VR sounds like a good idea.
Absolutely. Like, I put up my little chair in my living room, just sit on my chair, and
Yeah.
just casting away.
Yeah.
Do you really? Yeah.
I have, yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a few fishing games, of course. But yeah.
Just sit back
They
and
need
fish.
to make a little platform, like a little gimbal you can be on.
yeah,
That rocks with the
I'm
boat.
good. I'm going to sit. I'm going to sit.
Yeah, I don't need the rocking. I don't want that.
It'd be funny if Doraleous made the paper, caught some big fish.
You see me holding it. See,
with the
picture
VR
of me,
goggles on. Yeah.
VR goggles holding up nothing. All proud.
Yeah.
Now they got a tournament. Like last time we went with you, it wasn't in Morehead. It was a different city where we ate. They got the fountain and all the winners of this. Was it Marlin?
No, that's Morehead.
Is it Morehead?
Yeah, that's the big rock fishing tournament.
What do they
Yes.
fish for? Is it?
Marlins.
It's Marlins.
Yeah.
And the reward for that thing is what?
Millions.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah, there's like millions of dollars in prizes. I think it's
Marlin-
but it's like $30,000 just to enter,
That's
and you have like, what is it, 150 different boats usually?
And that's like like one of the toughest fish to
Yeah,
catch. Like, it's a strong
gotta be. Yeah, I think they're
fish.
fucking huge.
They're known for fighting.
Yep, they are known for fighting.
And they'll jump in your boat.
They're so
and
kill
stab you.
kill people.
and kill
Like,
you.
they're so fucking beautiful. That
Yeah.
fish.
Oh yeah.
It does kind of suck to like go out and
Yeah.
fish for them because they are so pretty and just do it for prize money.
Well,
Well,
they also.
they
I'm
eat 'em,
sure
right?
they eat it. And if
I
they
mean,
no,
I
of
don't know
course
that
they
they're
gotta
great
fucking
eating.
eat it.
I-
When's
I
the last
don't-
time anyone's had
I don't think you
marlin?
can eat marlin, or I don't know if it's very good.
Really?
Yeah.
Catch it for
Yeah.
no reason.
You
Like
never-
I've been to mackerel. I went to a mackerel tournament once, and they were serving mackerel there.
Sure.
Mackerel's disgusting.
But
Is
I've
it?
never once seen
Spanish
marlin on a
mackerel's great,
menu.
but
Right.
mackerel itself is disgusting. Not a great fish.
My buddy goes. He goes shark fishing all the time. He won some. He won a shark tournament out on whatever the fuck on Long Island,
Arkansas.
Montauk, and yeah, I think he was on the boat, but I guess you don't eat them either,
No,
and
So-
that's kind of fucked up too, because sharks are fish too.
certain sharks they use as, I think they use for like imitation scallops.
Scallop.
Yeah. So,
That's fucked.
and I know shark fin is a delicacy.
Well, yeah, but they don't do shark fin soup anymore because
Yeah.
they used to just take the fins and let the fucking sharks just bleed out.
Oh
and
God.
They would trap them all, and yeah. All right, let's change subject.
Sorry.
We're changing.
We definitely gotta set this video to gory.
Yeah. So what now?
Oh, hey, has anyone been watching Loki?
Yeah.
Noki.
Yippee.
Gnocchi, gnocchi.
I have not yet seen it. No.
I like it.
I've seen 2 or 3 of them.
I want Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston in every movie.
Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah?
good together.
They're
Oh,
good. Yeah.
That's fun to. Okay, I could dig that.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple clips from it with Owen Wilson. Yeah, I like his character. Just
Yeah.
like right out of the gate, I was like, okay, I'm going to like that character, but I don't know about the show.
No,
Your
I
show
think
I
the-
hear is
I
very
think the
good.
show's great.
I heard
Okay.
it's the best
You know-
one out there when it comes down to
To the Marvel shows?
Marvel
Because,
shows.
yeah, all the other Marvel shows have not done it for me.
That guy's a very good actor. The
He
Loki
is.
dude.
Yes, he is.
I watched a miniseries with him. It was like a 7 or 8 episode thing that my brother told me about. It was just, it was a foreign thing because he's a foreign guy, and it was like some sort of like spy mystery thing, and it was good, but it was okay. But I watched it because it was him.
Yeah.
I could believe he was the main character in it, and I believed it all the way through. So when I saw him as Loki, I'm like, oh, he's that fucking guy.
Yeah.
But I don't really know how good he is, but I love him, and I want to have his babies.
Okay.
All right. What? We have Black Widow's coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess it's got some pretty good reviews. I mean, like, fuck a review, right? But
Right.
you would imagine that there was some extra love in that.
I'm excited about a big screen Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
So you're happy to
Hey,
go see that?
We're gonna go see it. You want to
Yeah.
go see it at the?
Theater? Fuck yeah.
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 Hey, how about this? I'd like to see it with you guys.
Come on, let's
We
do
can
it.
we can have a date. Maybe we can have a date where we can all go.
Ooh.
You
That'd be
shouldn't
great.
go yet, Thick. Not just yet. It's overload,
sick.
buddy.
Oh no.
Acting
all
You
crazy.
feel fine.
I think your
No,
doctor
you make
said
bread.
something about no Marvel movies, didn't
Nope,
they?
he didn't say that.
First 3 weeks.
Might have
4
been my
weeks?
mom.
No, we'll take your mom with, but you
Oh,
should stay
God.
home
You
probably.
see
I bet
Scarlett
she's great in the
Johansson
movie.
in that tight leather, you might go.
Oh, that's true.
Bust a staple.
She is uniquely beautiful. And she does have a nice bod.
She's kind of fat, but in the right places. Fat ass Scarlett Johansson.
Whenever I see that dude in SNL,
Bread
I'm
fat.
like, you motherfucker.
I know.
Yeah, she got some bread fat ass.
That's what, when I was working on when I was doing sound on the Sleepy Hollow pilot, the director of that first episode back when they were doing that was, oh my God. Oh, I'm fucking Underworld chick.
Oh, Kate.
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate
It was
Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale's, man. And every time I looked at her, I was like, you motherfucker.
You
You
motherfucker.
piece of motherfucking
You piece of
shit.
mother.
Listen to me. I've been
This kid's so
Kate
I'm like, did you try to smell his fingers?
It was
That's
raining.
That's really gross and juvenile,
Yeah,
but
very, very.
But
I
yes.
yeah, that's what we used to do. Yes,
Did
yes,
my
of
best,
course.
yeah.
Throw that guy upset. He
Ooh,
keeps on
yeah.
trying to smell my fingers.
Get that Kate Beckinsale smell. Ooh.
Get rid of the sound
Peck
guy.
and smell.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. Well, hey, listen. We should end it on
That makes
on fingers smelling.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you to everyone
Thank you.
because you're amazing.
Yep.
Yep.
We
Thank
love
you.
you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Blah.